As with a book, you can use a story wheel to actually retell your story. And this particular story wheel is when Jesus was in the temple as a young boy. And as the children move it around, it tells a story, and it will have a different picture for each part of the story. And as long as you have 6 to 8 pictures, you can make a story wheel of your own. All you need is the outside pattern, which you can then add your scripture to. And then the inside pattern here, where you'll add your pictures. And if you want, you can even put a scripture on the top that relates to that picture. You'll cut it out and give the children their 2 pieces. They're going to color their story wheel, putting it on top. They'll match it in the center here. Poke a hole and add a brad. Now, if you don't have access to brads, you can also use a button or even wire to be able to make this work. So here we've got a button that we've used. As you can see, there's a button on each side put together with wire. So in order to do this, you'll need 2 buttons, one for the top and one for the bottom. You'll need to poke a hole, and we'll put our top button on, and then you're going to need some wire. So you're going to put one piece of the wire through one hole on the button, through the hole in the middle there. You'll put the other end of the wire through the other hole in the button, but through the same hole on your project, and pull it tight. Then when you flip it over, you'll have your 2 pieces of wire coming through that hole on your story wheel, and put one end through one hole and the other end through the other hole. Pull that down, and you can either twist it with your hands or you can actually use pliers, wire pliers, to twist it around. You'll snip off your ends and just make sure that it's fastened down securely. Then for any project that you do, you have an alternative to using a brad by using a button. It will work exactly the same. And here's another example of just some twisted wire on the front, and in the back it pulled open. You can use a paper clip or any type of wire that would stay open. So if you don't have access to brads, there's a way that you can make this work and it will turn without using a brad. Another couple of examples of using brads is Noah's Ark here, and he floats on the water moving back and forth. And what this one has is actually a brad hidden inside. So you would put your brad on and then add your piece of paper to the top so you don't see the brad, and yet it actually moves. Something as simple as making the stone roll away by using a brad. So just look for ways that you can make your crafts move by using a brad, button, or piece of wire that will just add something more than just a picture, that the kids can actually participate in their craft.